What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There's new readings on the channel. Okay, I hope you're having a good day. All right, let's get into this. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading for every sign. If something feels personal or sensitive, you can disregard it. It might not be your message. Please only take what resonates and what is confirmation for you. If this reading is not about you, it could be about somebody from your past, present, or future. This is a timeless reading, and all the readings on the channel are timeless. There's over 2,200 readings on the channel. Okay, you can view them at any time. Whenever you see them is when you're supposed to. Let's get into this. Thank you for your support in the community tab. Thank you for supporting the channel in any way that you can. The Cash App is $ Ocean Deep Intuition. Okay, any amount is appreciated. Let's get into this reading. We have deception in reverse. Okay, someone's mask is off. They can't deceive you anymore. Something is gaining momentum. Someone is not letting pride get in their way. Someone is reparenting themselves or another person, a child or themselves. And boundaries are being set. Okay, somebody could have been crossing somebody's boundaries. We have Cancer, Aquarius placements, Leo placements. Anybody could be these signs, 25 or 52. The number 2 is significant. Okay, somebody is not letting pride get in their way anymore. All right. Somebody just wants to be maybe a Scorpio. Okay, just wants to be free from some sort of deception. It seems like you reversed some sort of deception. Okay, about a home. Okay, we have house here, 20. Again, Aquarius could be significant. Anybody can have these placements. They don't have to. Okay, great fortune in reverse. And then we have expectation in reverse. Somebody should not expect a great fortune. Maybe Libra, Capricorn, or Leo in reverse. They could have done something to you. Okay. Let go of control issues about someone dating someone. We have dating and maybe Leo, okay, in the upright. Could be dating somebody, Cancer, Aquarius. Okay, there's somebody who's trying to control that. They won't allow a situation to unfold, and it's only because they want to sacrifice it. We have the gift card. Okay, again, Leo again. Somebody with Leo placements is this has been coming out, okay? They want to control your children, your dating, your relationship. Okay, and they're saying that because something is not happening very soon for them, so they don't want it to happen for somebody else. They're not. It's like if this person, okay, the person that you have wealthy man in reverse, this person could be with someone who is maybe not wealthy, okay, or maybe they have more wealth than them or something like that. And a fiery climax is not approaching. Okay, we have Aries again, strong Aries as well, strong fire placements. Okay, it's not. They shouldn't expect this great fortune. So they're targeting this couple here, or people who are going to be together. Okay, even if you're not with your person yet, like this person is stalking your future. Okay, they could be listening to your conversations using spirits. They could be, this is spiritual monitoring. Okay, if you don't know about spiritual monitoring, definitely look it up. It's on YouTube. There's thousands of videos about monitoring spirits, thousands of material online about monitoring spirits. Most people know what this is. It's not a secret or anything that is hidden. This is not hidden information. Okay? Monitoring spirits are very out there in the open. So something is going on maybe with someone's eye or teeth could be having problems. Maybe something they're eating, maybe fast food or something they're eating could be affecting their vision or their eyes. This is possible. But back to this here, someone is trying to or does offer up children, okay, of other people. That's where I'm getting to. They're doing this to other people. Because someone can have but so many children, and then they have to start looking outside of their self. That's what I see here. Somebody's setting boundaries though, or should, so that someone cannot do this to them. Okay, so let's get a card out the center here. She wants child support. I'm coming over tonight in reverse. Okay, somebody is not coming over because someone cannot get child support. It's like somebody wants to come over, but there's somebody who wants child support or some kind of child or some kind of money, some kind of scam. It sounds like a scam. Like, it sounds like somebody wants someone to give them someone else's child support or something. Or they're going to do things to stop them from seeing each other. She keeps crying to me. I hate that I love you. My lies backfired on me big time. Okay, somebody's lies are backfiring on them. I left him or her, but they're still stalking me in reverse. So someone left someone, but they're... It says there, there's something going on here. Somebody could be lying. That could be a lie. I feel like somebody is stalking the collective. Somebody that you used to date. Yeah, you missed a good thing. This is somebody who was cheating on you. I'm sexually attracted to you with the number 2. Okay, so somebody missed a good thing. They could be cursing cards or trying to lie. I'm moving closer to the one I love. Okay, somebody is doing that and they're trying to interfere with that. It's like there's an ex in your life that could just be trying to, this group could be using this person. There is just these groups are just obsessed with offering up people, other people. Okay, I channeled an energy this morning that said, I'm offering up her urine. I'm doing it. I don't do that, right? Like I've expressed a bajillion times on this channel, I don't do that. I've said it in my personal space. When I pray, I say it. I tell God, I don't do this. I don't offer anything to spirit. I don't do that because God said we don't have to offer or sacrifice anything to anybody ever for any reason. And I channel this spirit saying, I'm offering it up. I'm doing it. So these spirits are dumb. Okay, that's number one. That's what they are. They're spying and saying, okay, you don't want to do it. Well, I'm doing it for you. I'm gonna do it. And they think that they're gonna have some sort of success with this, and that's why things are backfiring on them, because you cannot take something from someone and do that. They're attacking the crown. They're using clothes, hair, witchcraft to attack people's crown, and they're spying right now. They're spying right now, and they're doing that, and it's backfiring on them. Every time their obsessions are destroying them in the name of Jesus. Their obsessions are destroying them in the name of Jesus. You don't judge me and they do, so someone feels like that. All I do is watch you. Somebody's doing that as well. I lied about where I work. Somebody's lying about where they work. I'm too much for one woman or man. Okay, real twin flame could be saying that. This person is probably going to lose you. Okay, somebody's addicted to watching you but cannot speak. This person has a problem. All right, let's see. One more card out of here. Somebody's not reconciling because they cannot release their ex. Have faith in your dreams in reverse. This person does not have faith, okay? And you're not a false person, so you might not marry this person. You might not marry them, okay? Somebody could be in bad health because you love yourself first and they want to sacrifice that, but they can't, okay? You have a pathway and this person is not taking care of their garden. There's something they're not manicuring or they're not taking care of. What do you need to release? This person needs to release a lot, probably. Okay, we have release their ex in reverse. So maybe to somebody from their past they will not let go of. A message of concern in reverse. Somebody is not messaging somebody. Okay, someone's committed to someone else. And this other person is in despair because we have wedding again. And somebody's giving a relationship a chance. So there's a few people from the past that just keep getting used to try to sacrifice something that's real and that's genuine, that maybe God has for that person, and they're trying to take whatever God has. Any ace in the deck is from God. They're trying to take that because they don't have a relationship with God. They want to curse God. They want to not do the right thing. They want to hurt God's people, but they want God's blessing through another person. This is backwards. This is why this group is cursed, and they're exposed to their higher-ups, their community, and the authorities in the name of Jesus. All right, we have justice. All right, popping out first, 9 of Swords. Somebody is in agony, maybe in their head, because they have to serve justice, okay? Nine of Swords. This person is in anxiety, trauma. They could be in bed. They could be sick. They could be having nightmares. They could be spiritually taunted because they have to go to court and serve justice. You have ancestors out here. King of Cups, Four of Wands. Ancestors want to make sure the collective receives shelter, their home, the celebration, a homecoming, family, a dinner, an outing, something that you're supposed to have. Ancestors are protecting this. A dog could be significant, a guitar, a music studio could be significant. Somebody could wear a ponytail. All right, that's what God has in store for us. Okay, inheritance comes from God and nowhere else. It comes from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and no one else. So that's why these people don't have inheritance, because they have sacrificed it to have something else that doesn't belong to them, or more than what they were supposed to have, or something else that wasn't destined for them. Like it's just a big mix up here. But we have King of Swords in reverse. We have Taurus, Gemini in reverse. They could be plotting and abusing their power for somebody's strength, somebody's ancestral strength or spiritual strength. Seven of Wands in reverse. This Taurus, Gemini, fire in reverse does not have spiritual protection. They cannot protect themselves from the wild. Something in the wild wants to get them and they can't do it. They need strength and courage. But there's this Virgo, Libra that they keep entertaining that's keeping them in despair. Okay, and Aquarius they keep entertaining, that's keeping them in despair. Fool in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. These are demons here. Okay, and they're being deceived. Ten of Swords. Okay, this person had a painful ending. Whoever this group is that was deceiving someone had a painful ending. Ten of Swords. There's something they're using, stuffed animals or teddy bears or toys. They're doing something with toys or children's belongings. It's really, or when a child goes to the amusement park. Okay, they're also doing this. Something that the child is sitting on at the amusement park. They're doing something with witchcraft here. And they could be binding to the clothes or something the child wears, okay, or holds, all right? With the Moon card here, this is bad. They're causing illusions for innocent people. And these illusions are backfiring on them. Five of Swords in reverse. Now they want to reconcile. So ancestors are getting in reverse with them because they just want to reconcile for the wrong reason. Okay, they're bothering Hermit energy, which is Virgo, Leo. They're trying to bother this energy in their children. Six of Cups in reverse. You don't want to reconcile with this person. You've left home. You're independent. And there's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse seeking somebody's children. These things are obsessed with our children. They want to cut our bloodline. They want to make sure our children don't have children. This is a big sacrifice for them. But little do they know that this is over. This is over. They're having a hard time understanding that on a world level, on a spiritual realm level, this is finished. It is finished. It is finished. It's finished. There's no more of it. So they're either going to stop, or like this Capricorn Aquarius is out of control. Knight of Swords in reverse, they're out of control. Okay, and that's why they're in the Nine of Swords. They're going right to court. Okay, but they're not going to, I feel like when they go to court, they're going to get out of control. They're being reckless with the judicial system. Maybe somebody who was in the judicial system, but they're being reckless and careless. And they don't care about the consequences, but they need to, because it's against the law to, I feel like this person is doing something wrong to somebody in the judicial system to try to control the outcome of something. I feel like that's what somebody's doing, and they're trying to mask this person. Three of Cups. They want to be friends and party with this energy to try to control the outcome of something. But with the Lovers card in reverse, something inappropriate is going on with the clothes off. Knight of Pentacles, okay? And they're doing this to a Taurus, Aries, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Leo, an Aries, okay? They're doing this to a Pisces and an upright. I mean, you could be in court and they're trying to affect your court outcome, and it's none of their business. Two of Cups in reverse. You don't communicate or trust this person. Okay, when you're making plans, they want to be attached to it, but you don't communicate with them. You don't trust them. You don't know them for some people. And they want to be a part of your plans and be attached to them and be binding to your life and what you're doing, where you're going. This person is sick. They need help. Page of Swords. They're too curious here. Okay, and they keep thinking of new ways to try to stay binded to people here. This is a gossiping person that likes to gossip and run their mouth. 3 of Wands here. Somebody wants to travel and get away from this. You could have traveled already, but you might need to go further because this group just keeps following you. For some people, okay, this Libra, this lower air, and this lower Gemini energy, lower Cancer energy, keeps stalking these signs in the upright. Yep. Ace of Wands in reverse, they're bored, okay? Lackluster, this little Bata, Page of Wands. Okay, a skateboard could be significant, it doesn't have to be. But this person is out of line, okay? Whatever they're doing is out of line. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They have lost their inheritance, okay? Or sacrificed it, or sold it somehow, lost it somehow by going against God. They did not receive it, so they go after someone else's. Judgment in reverse, air fire, Virgo in reverse. There's something about these pictures that are going to incriminate somebody. Something about pictures. Give me more about these pictures. They can't get out of this. They keep daydreaming about getting out of their situation, but they can't. They're paranoid and panicking, which means something is going on. Give me more about these pictures. What is the concern? Yeah, something about these pictures. I keep seeing pictures in the deck. Maybe pictures with a child or something. Okay. So they did something to try to stay out of jail with the 8 of Swords in reverse. They did something with these pictures to try to stay out of jail with a Scorpio Libra. Okay. They did something to a Capricorn or a Gemini or a Scorpio Libra. But there's a Scorpio Libra who ancestors know about, okay, that it's like somebody is friends with this person. They're in somebody's community, but they're not good. This Scorpio Libra, this Knight of Cups is just talking shit here. Okay, this person could be blackmailing someone or just something going on with pictures in this Scorpio Libra in reverse. And they did it to stay out of jail. But I don't think it's going to work. But I think it's a picture with a child or something. And they did it too. They're trying to do something to a Capricorn, a Scorpio Libra, or a Gemini. Okay, for money. Somebody paid or did some kind of... I feel like this is blackmail or something. Like there's some kind of picture blackmail or something. Give me more here. They did this for money. For somebody's money. Okay, and somebody's acting like they don't see something to a sword. They're pretending like they don't see something. Somebody said, can you not see this? Just act like you don't see this. Like this is not here. Like this didn't happen or something. Okay, somebody is drinking a tea here. A teacup could be significant, coffee or a coffee cup. Okay, somebody is just playing cards here and acting like they don't see what's going on. Yeah, this Taurus in reverse, Leo, Virgo in reverse. Okay, somebody's moving on from this person. They need to. But they're still looking back a little bit. They're still looking back. There's nothing there. There's nothing but towers. But somebody's moving away, but they still look back. Why is this person still looking back? This person could have lost money. They could have lost money. They have to make plans and go forward. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, they're recovering from some kind of poverty, some kind of impoverished situation. But they look back sometimes. 4 of Cups. They want to work with somebody, but 4 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Like they want to work with somebody, but they could have a drinking problem. There's some cans of beer here in this image. It's like they have a new message. Somebody wants to talk to them, but they're something's going on with the drinking, the complacency, the unconsciousness, the unhappiness. Somebody is fighting this, but they'll be okay. Okay, this behavior made them lose opportunity with a Pisces, Aries, Earth sign. So they have to move forward, but they're happy to work with somebody else with 3 of Pentacles. Somebody can make music or have a dog. A butterfly could be significant. Somebody's going into a rebirth. And there's a lot ahead of them, but you just have to stop looking back at this energy. Okay, they have a family to go forward to. 8 of Wands in reverse, and somebody is panicking. So even though this person looks back, we don't know why they're looking back, but it could have something to do with a habit, okay, that this person formed in the past, and it could have taken a toll on them. And then we have Eight of Wands in reverse is showing that this group is panicking, or this person is panicking when they have to move forward because there's some kind of dependency on something they used to do. But with this family here and the Three of Pentacles, they don't need it. They don't need it. They just need to go forward. Hangman in reverse. They can't sacrifice this. So there's nothing for this person to be afraid of. This Virgo was scared. Okay, they're in a Five of Cups. They're in regret. They did something to children here with ice cream. Ice cream could be significant. Ice cream cone. A young girl, maybe. Okay, they're restless. This is a spirit. This Virgo, fire sign, Cancer is a spirit. These are spirits, Scorpio. These are spirits that are, they have drinking problems. Something could have happened in the tub with this person. They're doing something to the food of children to affect their balance. It's like they're doing something to children to make them unable to balance and adapt. Okay, they're doing something to take their adaptability. Okay, so that they can have public success with the Six of Wands here. Knight of Wands. Okay, Cancer, Leo is doing this for them, and this person needs to come clean. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, this person is coming clean or telling the truth. They're happy about it though. It's like this Cancer, Leo, Aquarius wants to tell the truth, but they're not going to get public reward. Give me more on this. Okay, Four of Pentacles. They just can't let go of something. But this person is so close to their clarity, like it's right next to them. This person is so close to their breakthrough. If they just let go of this money or something, it's like they just can't let go of some kind of security or money. They just won't trust, you know, but this clarity is right behind them. They just don't see it because their face is buried in something that's not theirs. It's like this money or this security doesn't belong to them. But if they just stop obsessing about somebody else's stuff that they stole and they turn around, they'll have their own breakthrough. They're trying to tell the truth and get to that, but they just keep looking at something that's not theirs. This is not their stuff. They stole this, or somebody stole it for them, or something like that. And they keep attacking the crown, okay? And that's why they're having loss. That's why they're having loss in the name of Jesus, because they keep doing that. You know, this Tower is theirs. Empress in reverse, Star in reverse, fallen. These are fallen angels for this group, and they're conning people. And these are demons that will not repent, and their destiny is in the fire of God. That's it. You can try to have some sort of hope for these things, but they're so evil, or they're possessed with something so evil that, or they're next to something that is so evil that could be trying to take from them. No one can trust them. So they have to clear themselves of this energy so that somebody can trust them and have hope for them. But it's hard when something keeps lurking and listening in the background. Who is doing that? Okay, a Cancer, Gemini in reverse is doing that. So there's a Cancer, Gemini in reverse that's trying to steal your blessing. This thing needs to be ridden out of your life. They're very controlling. This Cancer, Gemini that you don't trust, you don't even talk to this person. Okay, like they want to have some kind of immoral sex or something. They want to, okay, but you're on your life's purpose here. You don't love this person. Okay, somebody wants to be a divine feminine and walk in these shoes, and somebody keeps... For some people, there is a marriage or a relationship that's not theirs, okay? They stole it, and they have to let it go. It's like whatever these people took, they have to give it back, collective, or they cannot move forward. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing what this group has been stolen. And they keep watching the people that they stole it from to see what else they can steal. But at the same time, they want to have improvement, but they're not willing to let go of what they took and give back to that person so that they can get their own. They don't trust. And the reason why they don't trust is because they don't know God. You cannot trust the devil. So this person has to understand to give back somebody's stuff and then go to God. And then you can form a trusting relationship with God where you would know that you don't have to steal because God is going to give to you. God loves you and wants you to have, but you keep going down the same patterns. So that's never going to happen. $5,000 to $10,000 could be significant. Somebody is faithful. 777 in reverse. a cult member is having bad luck because of something they're doing to a girlfriend. Some kind of surprise happened or is happening next week. I have homeless. Okay, she's not the one in reverse. Somebody is the one. Somebody is the one. Somebody's girlfriend is the one, or boyfriend. Okay, somebody is faithful. Some kind of surprise is happening. Could be happening. Somebody's miserable and they're running out of time. This cult member that you don't want to meet up with. Okay, an air sign, somebody with air placements. You have protection in a 3D and a 5D collective. This group is, they're not invited to something. Okay, you could be just kind of trying to get this person out of your life. They're not invited to something here. And it's irritating someone. It's like somebody just wants to be around you to curse. It's like this person just wants to keep following you. And somebody is so obsessed with stalking and stealing. They have nothing else going on in there. This is a broken soul. This is a demon. This is somebody who is completely taken over by demons in lower water energy. Somebody with water placements that just stagnant, never changing form. Never changing form. Because they won't stop stalking someone. Someone could have lost their home. Okay, and what is going on here? Sister is on the run. This person is in reverse. Something could have happened to a sister when they were engaging with somebody. Something wasn't just lust though. This mother could be in reverse. Stopped going to work in reverse. Somebody was working. This mother in reverse was working. They're telling the truth. Okay, somebody could be trying to say that a mother that's not here anymore, or somebody could be saying that this person is not a mother. Her mother could be significant. Somebody is either something happened to a mother, or somebody's saying that they're not a mother and they stopped working. But this is not true. Somebody's telling the truth about something. A delivery person could be in reverse. They could be reversed. We've seen this on the channel. They're reversing delivery people. Or they could be saying somebody's not a delivery person. Somebody is trying to frame you and set you up as something that you're not. Like, no matter what you do for a living, or whether you're a mother or a father, this group is trying to, what they're trying to do is, what these spirits do is, it could be, I see sexting your person. Okay, somebody could be doing this too. But somebody born between July and December is spiritually contacting, or has these placements, right, between July and December. They're spiritually contacting whoever you are involved with. So let's say that you have something going on with a job, or, what they're doing spiritually is they're attempting, and some of them are having success with contacting those people spiritually. And you would be surprised how many people listen to spirits. Some people don't have discernment where they can tell the difference, between their thoughts and someone else's speech, a spirit. So some people mistake their thoughts and they mistake their energy for a spirit. Okay, so that they might be listening to spirits. Okay, so if this person is supposed to do something right, okay, the spirit doesn't want that. The spirit's trying to sacrifice you. So they're going to they're going to try to use this energy to try to deceive you. That's what these spirits are doing. And there are some spirits right now in the collective energy that are so freaking obsessed that literally, and I've expressed this on my channel in the community tab, for some people, everywhere that you go, the spirit is depositing spirits onto people so they can keep controlling them. Like if this spirit wants you to be homeless, any attempt that you try to make to get out of that situation, they're following in the spirit people around you. So if somebody good is around you, they're going to try to contact that person and make that person go against you and control, because this person wants to control everything, but they can't. They're a spirit. They have hosts. They have humans or people that host them, that maybe look like them or act like them, or that know who they are. Okay, and when this spirit contacts this person, it's like that's what a familiar spirit is. It's like, oh, I know you. Okay, yeah, okay. Or if they can avoid exposing themselves, they'll come in another name, or they just tell this person what to do. They keep testing this person to see how they can control them, okay? They do different things like that. Won't change in reverse. Somebody is changing. Okay, please don't leave me. I won't lie to you again. This is a lie. Okay, somebody is sorry and they're saying they won't lie if you don't leave, but they're lying. Okay, this person deceived you before. They deceived you before. Where are you? Okay, somebody's wondering where you are, but they're doing rituals on you every day. Because they're working for this group and they're lying to you. You could ask this person, are you doing rituals on me? Are you a part of this group? They'll tell you no. They'll lie to you, but they are. You know they are. Okay, this week in reverse, you're not doing something this week with them, but they love your laugh. They could be going to a wake or a funeral because of what they're doing with some kind of song magic. So this person is attracting loss in their life because of what they're doing with these spirits. And they want you, it's like, they want you to go and place it a person that's being affected by their witchcraft. These people are sick in their mind. And they want to make you look incompetent. They want you to look like something is wrong with you when it's really them. Some of these people could be calling you names or telling other people that something is wrong with you when nothing is wrong with you. It's this person that has a problem, or their spirits have a problem, and you won't allow them to feed off of you, bind to you, perform witchcraft on you, for whatever cost they feel like you need to pay them, when you really don't owe this person anything. They can't cause an allergy or acne. Okay, they're desperate. Okay, this desperate person could be in reverse because a fight broke out. 21 or 12. Pisces in reverse could be significant. Somebody's burnt to ashes. Okay, don't tell them anything in reverse. Somebody is telling somebody everything. Okay, how they were stranded or what happened to them and how this person caused it. Dallas, or a place that starts with D, is significant, or a name that starts with D. Somebody is curious in the summer, or summer is significant, or this name, or an S name. A jealous mother or father, okay, cannot watch you online because you're changing, you're making changes. Canada, or a place that starts with C, could be significant. 35 or 53, Leo. Okay, wants to blend families in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to blend families. Okay, somebody from Canada, or a place that starts with C, they're too stupid. A, B, C, D is significant. They want you to call them back though because you're high vibrational. Again, a place that starts with C, Connecticut, or Maine, or Germany, G. C, G, or M. Anybody from these places could be in reverse. They're using email to frame you amongst other things. They don't know your number in reverse. They do know your number, and they could be trying to frame you or have people call. Okay, 53 or 35 in reverse. This is significant. Leo in reverse and Leo in the upright is significant. They could be bothering you. Okay, the truest artist, love and arts, femininity, Taurus and Libra. Okay, something good could be going on Friday. Today is Friday, so something good could be happening for Taurus and Libra. Flat in reverse. Somebody's not feeling flat, or something is not flat. Multiple people are trying to attack spiritually, okay? It's like somebody wants to do something. They want to create. They want to have love. This is a true artist, okay? Somebody wants to tap into a feminine or their femininity. They want to be with a feminine or something like this. Venus could be significant. Okay, 2 or 7 could be significant. Cancer or Aquarius could be significant. And somebody is attacking them spiritually, okay? This karmic, okay, it says karmic passing away soon. This could be happening, okay? Still living with him or her in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to live with this person. They should have never effed with you, okay? They should have never fucked with you, collective. Okay, they're deceptive all night here. This connection is divinely timed. So God has the perfect time for something to connect. And these energies are trying to change what God has in store for somebody, as if they have any right to do that. They're going past their boundaries. They're going past their rites of passage. That's why their fate is destroyed, because they don't have a right. Again, a place that starts with G is significant. Okay. Greece, or a place that starts with G, could be significant in this reading. There's some sort of secret relationship because they like it rough. Begging for sex in reverse. They don't want to beg for sex. Fast food in reverse. Check again. Something needs to be checked again. A jealous mother needs to be checked again. Fast food in reverse. Somebody's not eating fast food or something. A sugar mama could be significant, or sugar wants to text you. A sugar mama wants to text you. There's somebody a woman maybe, who has money, Okay, they want to try to dominate you with their money. This is somebody who's desperate. They want to buy love. Could be a sugar daddy as well. Somebody is just not a good person, and if they were a good person, they wouldn't have to buy somebody's love. Somebody keeps trying to come towards you because they're desperate to try to offer you up for this group. They're confused. Some of these people are confused, and it's like they want to do the right thing, but this group keeps controlling them, and they want you to suffer while they try to figure things out, but it's not going to work. They're avoiding change, and they're being judged this month. 53 or 35, Leo, they're out of time. Oh no, it's in the upright. So somebody, time is significant, okay? So somebody could be doing time, or time is of an essence, okay? They're passionate about something, okay? Somebody from Maine or the UK, okay, doesn't trust someone. I trust you in reverse. Time in reverse. Okay, so we have time in the upright and time in reverse. Green or red could be significant. Purple is significant. Okay, somebody avoiding change is being judged this month. They could be doing time, and somebody's not doing time. So they could be trying to offer you up. You caught them lying. You caught them lying is here. And they said, please don't leave me. I won't lie to you again. Okay, this cult member, somebody that you thought, okay, or you knew, you could have subconsciously knew, or you thought you knew, or you weren't sure. Jamaica, or a place that starts with J, could be significant. Somebody, again, is doing rituals every day. Alabama, or a place that starts with A. Somebody could be in reverse in a place that starts with A, or from a place that starts with A. I wonder if you're with someone else in reverse. Somebody does not wonder if you're with someone else. This blind person, they were wrong about something. EFGHIJ is significant. They're doing rituals on EFGHIJ, okay? And they you have to stop this person somehow with prayer and, again, sending it back to them. They're doing something with Chinese food, or something is going on with their Chinese food, or they like Chinese food. Okay, falsely accused in reverse. They cannot falsely accuse you of anything. They tried to do this. It's coming out. They were curious about it. They were curious if they could see if they could falsely accuse you. They're being judged this month. They're gonna, I see right here, cult member lied to you again. Okay? All night. They were doing something all night and they lied about it. Ace of Swords in reverse. This person is confused about someone who has nice teeth. Ace of Swords in reverse. They're causing chaos to somebody's girlfriend. Okay. They're trying to do something to a delivery person that's not in the reverse. That's a good delivery person, or that's not in reverse. Okay, they're here. They could have nice teeth. They could be trying to do something to their teeth. They could be targeting delivery people. We already know that. And then I see karmic passing away soon. 777 in reverse. That's bad luck, which is karma, which is Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person lost control. Somebody's sister is on the run. They need to reevaluate this person. Somebody needs to reevaluate the sister. Or someone who is like your sister, or you could have disowned this person, but they were your sister, but you don't claim them as your sister anymore. These people sound like covens. Okay, so I would never consider these people family. I would disown any family that is trying to call you family, because they use this to curse you, because they can only curse family. So if you keep calling this person your sister, they're gonna keep trying to make you a sister sacrifice or something stupid like that. Death faker in reverse, they can't do it. Karmic trying to frame you because they can't fake their death. A jealous mother or father is in reverse. They could be doing stuff to delivery people for this group. Okay, someone else in reverse. Somebody's not cheating. Okay, they're not desperate. They don't need to check something again. Someone with air placements in the upright. Somebody could be doing magic with multiple people. Okay, because they're changing. It's like they want to control people's changes that they make in their life. Babies for money. Okay, they want somebody to have babies for money so they can do something about that. Canada. They want to use song magic. Somebody from Canada or a place that starts with C is doing this. They're doing something with people. This person. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay, flat. Something about a flat, an apartment maybe. Okay, you don't see it. Closed mouths don't get fed. Somebody just keeps trying to tell somebody to open their mouth for some kind of reward. Okay, again, shoulda never fucked with you was back out. And someone is not living with him or her. They're not living with that person that maybe they were seeing. Something is happening next week. They're not going to be able to meet up with this person. Lied to a lawyer or a cop in reverse. Somebody didn't do that. Brazil, or a place that starts with B. Somebody from Brazil or a place that starts with B could be in reverse. They were lying. Somebody was lying about something. Wants to text you in reverse. Somebody was saying that somebody doesn't want to text you, but they do want to text you. They were lying about it, okay? Because they wanted to try to cause an allergy. They're obsessed with trying to make people sick naturally. It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's just saying that doesn't make any sense because you're high vibrational. They can't do something to you, okay? They want you to have a sex change. Some of these groups they're sick, okay? Somebody in these groups wants you to have a sex change, like, and you don't want to. Or even if you do, it's like they want to control that. They want to, like, be a part of it when it's not their business. They're miserable, okay? Because you want to blend families and they're not making money at work. Multiple people are attacking them spiritually as well because they're ignorant. Okay, somebody doesn't like it rough, but they keep saying you do. This group is sick. I mean, this is okay. Somebody does trust you. Okay, EFGHIJ. Somebody trusts you. Someone is stranded. Why is stranded here? Because they were lusting. Somebody is stranded because they were lusting. They were lusting for someone who was begging for sex, and maybe they gave in to the temptation. That's why they're stranded. Somebody's running out of time because they lied to a cop or a lawyer. Somebody is trying to deceive a connection that is divinely timed. And someone is telling the truth, Dallas, or a place that starts with D. But they're too stupid. It's like they're telling the truth, but they're not very bright. Like this person is, again, somebody has acne. It's like this person is telling the truth, but it's not working out for them. Like, I feel like somebody's trying to do the right thing, but they're also doing something else, which is, it's canceling out the right things that they're doing because they keep doing something else because they keep trying to destroy a marriage. And they stop somebody from going to work. They did something with witchcraft and spirits to stop you from going to work so they could say somebody's not working or they're incompetent. Okay, and they're doing something in secret. Somebody that you trust or that's supposed to be helping you is doing something in secret. It's like these spirits keep turning everybody against you and you're not doing anything to them. You're not doing anything. It's like because they're so obsessed with trying to sacrifice you. Like they just won't let it go. Something about the summertime is significant. You don't trust someone or you don't trust something. Awake is significant. Taurus and Libra, ABCD is significant. $5,000 to $10,000. Somebody's girlfriend could be in reverse. Florida or a place that starts with F is significant. Something happened to, somebody keeps bothering delivery people. Unhappy with their tarot readings because they're not unhappy with their tarot readings. Like it's in reverse. So somebody is happy with their tarot reading and somebody keeps targeting them because of their tarot readings. This is what imbecile energy is. They're imbeciles. They're dumb. They're attacking people because of their tarot readings. This energy is finished. These things are risking whatever they worked for, whatever they have, whoever they are, they're risking that by hurting people because of their tarot readings. Just let that sit with you for a minute. This is how I see getting arrested. This person that keeps trying to interfere with something that's divinely timed. Okay, they did something to a delivery person. Somebody needs to check something again, because this energy is not going to change. They could be saying that this person that they hurt, if it's not a delivery person, DE is significant, or ED. If it's not a delivery person, it's somebody else, okay? They're saying that this person is doing magic with multiple people, but they're not, okay? They're saying that this person is not faithful, but they're not. This other energy, they're saying that they're ignorant, but they're not. Something is wrapped up, okay? Some kind of situation is wrapped up. They're trying to prolong something because they want to sacrifice it. That's why this group keeps doing this, because they need more time to keep doing rituals. They are sick, they are done for, and they are under. God sees this group. I have been praying, and I know the collective has been praying. God is putting a hammer on this. It is finished. And it's going to send a shock throughout the land. It's going to send a crack through the ground. Something is going to be so serious. Okay, it's going to physically manifest in this realm, because the spiritual realm is tired of this garbage. These groups are doing way too much. They're lying to people. They're telling people that they're their ancestors, and they're not. There's all this kind of stupidness and deception happening. Seven of Swords. This is lower Aquarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, carrying out this nonsense. Lower air and fire placements. Other placements are doing it as well, but main lower air and fire in the spirit are psychopaths, absolute psychopaths. Okay, somebody's not eating fast food, or they don't want to. A fight broke out again. Some kind of fight broke out because somebody's not begging for sex. What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. It's like they keep trying to, it's like they want people to do something. And if that person doesn't do it, they start interfering with their life, manipulating people around them, manipulating situations. These spirits are out of control. That's why I don't ever recommend spiritual relationships, because these spirits are demons, and demons will attach to them and make them try to unalive us. Like these things are crazy. They're sick. Even if you're not having spiritual relationships, these demons are still trying to seek out people's lives, which is why they're destroying their spiritual life. Because you don't have rights. They're passing rites of passage. They're bypassing people's body functions using witchcraft. This is illegal, and it's wrong, and it's immoral. Somebody's going to be happily ever after. Okay, and that's it. Somebody feels passion for somebody. Again, a place that starts with G is significant. And they want to blend families, and they know your number. Okay, they could want to know where you are, or somebody else wants to know where you are. If somebody knows your number, they can call you. Okay, so it's like these groups keep trying to catfish people. They keep trying to act like someone they're not. They're so desperate for a connection with somebody who's good to try to sacrifice them, so they could say they did that. Somebody's doing time. Something about time here is significant. Somebody needs to check the time again, or they want to know where you're going to be at a certain time. They want to know what time you're going to be somewhere. Again, these are spirits. These are monitoring spirits stalking somebody. Taurus, Libra could be significant. You could be the sign, or the sign could be doing it to you. Somebody's not sorry. This sugar mama that's still living with him or her. Okay, they're being attacked spiritually, and they're doing it to other people as well. Florida in reverse. Okay, somebody from Florida is in reverse. They were sexting your person and falsely accusing someone of something. That's not someone who's not being judged this month. They're not being judged. Okay, this air sign in reverse is doing this with a jealous mother or father. Okay, you could have met up with this person, or they want you to. Leo is significant, 35 or 53. Somebody is homeless all night. Somebody was outside all night. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with E, F, G, H, I, or J. They either want this for this person, or it did happen to someone, and I'm sorry about that. They like it rough. Okay, they want to be rough with somebody here. These groups are basically, what I find that they're doing, they're trying to force people into some kind of sex trafficking using demons and spirits and spirituality and dreams and witchcraft. That's what they're trying to do. Okay, they don't have faith. They have Chinese food. Chinese food is, they could be using Chinese food to enter into people, right? Or they, somebody could be really like Chinese food, and they could be eating it a lot, and these spirits are they're having a good time. Okay, spirits like to eat. All right, And somebody could be satisfying spirits just using Chinese food. But this is, again, going to lead to nonsense. Okay, they can't get somebody to lie. Your voice is so sexy, so they're doing rituals. Okay, or they need to stop doing rituals. These people are sick. Again, Canada or a place that starts with C is significant. Dallas or a place that starts with D or a D name. One more card here. Babies for money, okay? Again, this is a hot business apparently for spirits, and they can't stop. They can't stop doing it. 51 or 15 is significant. Gemini is significant. Just a couple of cards here. Virgo in reverse could be seeking this out. Okay, they have no motivation. They're not inspired. 8 of Pentacles in reverse says that they cannot develop something. They want everything to be perfect, but they're not working towards perfection or something like that. Or nothing is perfect, right? Like, it's just what it is. Okay, somebody is suffering. You have Libra and 8 of Wands, okay? Some kind of quick suffering happened. It's like suddenly it happened to this person, okay? And now they're restless again because they're doing something bad here for money. This Virgo Libra fire is doing something terrible. They won't rest. This is a spirit that won't rest. And they're active in this realm because people keep invoking them. People keep listening to them. They have a lot of control or deposits in people of themselves. Okay, they're putting themselves into people. Again, this Virgo in reverse wants to work together only to hustle someone. Only to hustle them. They're panicking with the 9 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a Taurus that made a quick decision here, but then this Pisces told him to go back. Okay, this Taurus could be trying to get out of a situation, this Taurus in reverse. They have a lot of distractions around them. They could be, you know, having limited success because they keep doing something with someone. It's this Pisces that keeps telling them to come back and do something, but then they get scared and they start hustling somebody again. Maybe a Scorpio or a Capricorn or a Gemini, okay, or an Aries, a father maybe. Okay, this person is doing some time here and it's going to be public, whatever it is. Okay, this Empress in reverse is also involved and somebody is trying to get away from this person, this Taurus Leo. But something is going public and there's a group that feels very confident that it's time to go public about this other group and what they're doing. Somebody could be trying to do witchcraft on your lips, this Capricorn. They could be stalking somebody. They could be stalking another Capricorn, Scorpio, trying to hide. Okay, they're stalking a Leo, Virgo. They're stalking a Taurus. Okay, they're trying to... This person is burnt out. They're finished with the 10 of Wands. Okay, they can't protect themselves, so they could be trying to do something to your lips or some kind of witchcraft. Again, get out the energy. They could be bald. Get out the energy. This is a dead spirit, okay, that's trying to free themselves off of people's energy. There's a lot of bars here. These people are ready to serve justice. And they're scared and they keep trying to... it's like you didn't do anything or whatever you did was so minor or it's false. Okay, these people could have you falsely accused of something that you did not do. And there's evidence of it and there's no case here. Like there's nothing that these people have against you at all. And they're trying to make something out of nothing because of a psychopath that is crazy. Okay? Leo in reverse, Aquarius in reverse, fire in reverse. This person is scared, weak. They have no courage to get out of their situation. But they also are reckless. I don't know. What is to come for this person? Why is this person always acting like this? They have a lot of shit to do with the 10 of Wands. Like they just have all this stuff to do. This King of Wands, okay, keeps using this person to take people's relationships. Yeah, and destinies. Okay, this is a King of Wands, a Scorpio, Sag, that keeps forcing this Aquarius or this Leo to keep doing something, okay? This Capricorn, maybe Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in reverse, a young person keeps forcing them to do it as well. A Scorpio, Libra in reverse keeps forcing people to do this. These spirits, okay, they're being pimped and they're being forced to follow couples, okay? Air, fire, Taurus, Gemini, Aries placement, Scorpio, okay? They're following people who are leaving home, who are independent. They're being forced to stalk these people to try to offer them up to the devil, okay? But they're in regret with the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. They're in heavy regret. They keep acting strategically, but they don't have any strategy. They just have tricks. Capricorn, Aquarius in reverse, and it's Pisces, Aries. This wow, Hangman twice. Hangman in reverse twice. I've never seen this in my life. 10 of Swords. This is finished. Right over 8 of Swords. Okay, something could have happened or did happen in jail. Somebody could have had a painful ending in jail. They could not sacrifice somebody with multiple reckless, possibly illegal attempts. They could not do it. And now this person could be in a spirit acting crazy. Okay, again, they're seeking couples and they want people's clothes off. These cards, the people are not clothed. Okay, they want people to be unclothed. Okay, this is backfiring on them. Whatever they're doing to people to try to, like I feel like these groups, they cause painful endings for people that didn't deserve it, and it's backfiring on them. Okay, their suffering is backfiring on them. It's the suffering, whatever they cause for other people, it's happening to them. Again, the letter B is significant. Okay, if they put people in jail and it was false, this person didn't do anything, and they try to set this person up, or they did, it's backfiring on them. They shouldn't have done that. They did that out of fear because they didn't want to serve justice, but they did something wrong. So if you do something wrong, you should serve justice. Innocent people shouldn't be, okay? 10 of Swords again. It's like this person keeps causing this and it keeps going back to them, okay? And they're doing something privately, or they're not getting public reward because of this. It's not because of anybody else but their own actions. And they refuse to take accountability. They want to keep stalking people and forcing them to take accountability for them. It will never happen. The collective will be together and be happy. This group is under judgment. Nobody's reconciling with them. We are trying to adapt and be honest, truthful, and walk in our authority that we have as people. Okay, that's what we're trying to do, and that's what we are doing. Okay, Page of Cups is out. Okay, and we have four wands. All right, this marriage. Okay, so a marriage is happening, a celebration. Okay, and it's going to be a happy experience. But what they're trying to do is, what they want to do, their ultimate goal is to control every relationship that they can. And what they want to do is keep two physical people apart, no matter who they are. They want to keep these two physical people apart. And they want to try to trick these two physical people to communicate in the spirit, no matter who no matter what this relationship is. It could be any relationship. But what they're trying to do is create family that's not theirs. These spirits don't have family anymore, okay, for whatever reason. And what they're doing is trying to create family. So what they do is, you know, if you're supposed to be with your family, okay, whoever this person is to you, they want to keep you apart and then try to force you to communicate spiritually with them, so that you can communicate with a demon, so that you can mistake somebody in the spirit for a demon. That's what they want to do. They want to slip in and say, I'm your family, I'm your uncle, I'm your aunt, I'm your husband, I'm your child, when they're not. So I'll try to break it down again. If you're supposed to, I won't even say be, you could need to be with somebody, you're supposed to be with someone. But let's just say that there's a physical person, okay, whether it's a friend or a family, right? What they want to do is bring this, they want to know that this person exists and then interfere with it, okay? Cause problems in both of these people's lives so they never physically come together and can be supportive and loving towards one another. And if you have that, they want to destroy it and break it apart and take that person away from you and sacrifice that, take that person away from you. And then they want to try to force you somehow to have a spiritual relationship with them and keep it that way, so that this spirit could keep acting like that person. It's not really that person. It's a spirit that's doing it. They're pretending to be someone they're not, so that they can try to sacrifice you, have intercourse. And that's why they commit incest. Because if this person is a family member, this spirit doesn't care. This spirit is fake. So what they're saying is, I'm fake anyway, but I need to do this with you in order to sacrifice you. So that's what these spirits are doing. They're doing anything they can. They're so desperate to keep what they have stolen from people that they want to keep doing this and taking this route, and it's costing them in the physical realm. Justice, right over 8 of Swords. This person is being judged, like the cards say, over car accidents, okay, Chariot in reverse, or somebody or something losing control. Okay, something suddenly happened fast. Something, eight of Wands next to Chariot in reverse. Something is really bad here. Something really bad happened. It was so fast. It's like somebody made a sudden decision and then boom, something happened in the air or in a car or something that moves. Okay, something happened suddenly and somebody manifested this to happen. Like they could have, with these wands here, I see they could have spiritually shot something at this person's direction in the spirit. Okay, these people are crazy. And now they're not friends anymore. There's no community, there's no friendship, just gossip, isolation, partying, heavy partying. Okay, and this Pisces keeps coming back. It's like this Pisces in the reverse is just so scared of having loss and keeps avoiding their responsibilities. That's why ancestors are watching them, because they keep tricking and stealing. Okay, they want somebody's Ace of Cups, their justice. And they just keep hustling. They're having a tower. The tower is out. Okay, that's it. This person's chaos is upon them. Because again, ancestors have to check this energy. They're checking this energy and letting them know this is not happening anymore. This is finished. Okay, and then we have a child here. So somebody could be having a child. Somebody wants to have a child. Somebody's gonna have a child. That's their personal business, and they want something to be private and sacred. That they don't want a bunch of spirits or all in their energy, like because the devil will use these spirits to try to steal. These spirits mask up as different people all the time and confuse people because they're greedy and they're psychopaths. So with the Sun card coming out last and babies for money here, it's like somebody wants to tell you that you're going to do this with your child. They want to tell you what you're going to do regarding your child. And they don't have a right to do that. That is against the law. And I feel like they're going to serve justice. There's an Aquarius, a Pisces Aquarius in energy that is very controlling over people's children and tries to accomplish everybody's child and said, this is my child, so they always have a child to sacrifice. That's what this person is doing. Somebody could be born in the 1980s. Something is going on in a park. Somebody's at a park, a nurse or a doctor. Somebody's future faking you, a twin or a soulmate that's faithful. Could be future faking you and they're having nightmares every night about Costco or somebody that works there, a bathroom, popping pills, foaming at the mouth, trying to renegotiate a contract, but they want to cause an allergy with somebody. They're homeless though. They could be homeless. They could have lost their shelter because of what they're doing. Let me get this last deck here. Clarify these last few cards. Somebody is trying to, you have injustice here. Somebody is trying to, like you're innocent, right? But somebody is trying to pay you back or get revenge on you through something that's going on where you have innocence. You have innocence in this situation and somebody wants payback because you're not sacrificing yourself for them. And they want payback. This is some kind of perpetrator that's abusing their power. Okay, some kind of war is significant. Could be spiritual war. Okay, we have a bully here. Okay, somebody's bullying. They're truth seekers and investigators and soul searchers. They're spying on this energy. Okay, and somebody just wants peace. Okay, they could be seeking a mediator. Someone is not living rural, like they don't want to live in a rural area is what I see here. Or something could be happening to farmers. Farmers could be getting attacked, okay? I have murder here. Somebody could be doing this awful act, okay? And they're using SEX, okay? That's what I see here. For their new beginning, okay? Farmers have potential like everybody else. And maybe somebody's targeting this group because of nobody. It's like, I feel like nobody would really suspect this. Nobody would really look at that. Nobody really thinks about this group of people unless you're actually in this industry. Most people don't think about farmers, right? We just eat. So something could be happening there. Okay, and somebody's trying to see what happened. Okay, there's some kind of spiritual questioning going on. And again, this farmer or this group, whoever this group, they're trying to reach out for justice, and this group just keeps stalking. Like if you're trying to reach out to an attorney, the group is going to try to contact the attorney spiritually and try to control this attorney to go against you. That's what these groups are doing in the spirit. Okay, addiction in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't have an addiction, or they're releasing an addiction. Okay, they could be saying this about someone, which is none of their business, but whatever, right? Cowboy, Wild West could be significant. Indigenous people, okay, that don't have health issues. They could be targeting this person. Okay, they want to burn something down. They want to maybe cause a fire for this person. This is terrible. I don't know what's wrong with these people. The government could be involved here. Somebody could be going to court about a fire or something burning down. Okay, execution in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to have this. Okay, but they did something to an artist or a professional, a model. They did something to them. Okay, using the devil, using dark magic, using possession, curses. But they don't want to serve justice. That's what I'm talking. These groups think that because they're not physically there, there's other people physically here. But there's this there could be somebody that's doing this in the spirit, and they're not physically there, but they're affecting other people who are physically there, and they're not realizing that. And I feel like this group is trying to say they're not doing anything because they're not physically there, but you're also controlling people in the spirit and contacting people in the spirit and trying to make them do stuff. And some of these people actually listen to these spirits and go against the collective. Some of these people take orders from spirits because they're scared. The spirit is threatening them. Okay, this is spiritual attack. This is spiritual warfare. If this person does not stand up to these spirits, they will be under the control of these spirits all the time. And some people don't have the balls to do it because they don't know what to do. They don't know what they're involved in. They think something is some people think something is wrong with them. Some people think they're sick, but they're not. This is spiritual attack. Okay, we have the royalty card out. Somebody lost their title to someone. Okay, this could be a distant relative doing this to you, or a descendant of you doing this to you. Okay, these spiritual attacks because they're possessed. Okay, and you're a healer. You're healed. You could be a doctor, a midwife, or a healer. Okay, you can help this person, but again, they just want to sacrifice people. That's why nobody helps them. You could be a hermit energy. Okay, you could be a Christian. You could be a Buddhist, a mystic. Okay, and there's something they're obsessed with. They want to bind the devil to this energy to control them. We have romance. Okay, so you could be in a relationship and they want your person to shame you. They're trying to make somebody you love shame you. But this person just wants the truth. They could be an investigator. They could be looking into something and questioning something that's going on in the spirit. Okay, communication on the side. It's like somebody wants to communicate, but there's this fire sign here or some kind of fire something. Okay, and you're trying to defend yourself from probably a fire sign here. But something else could have happened regarding a fire, which could be stopping somebody from communicating with someone or some kind of disaster. Okay, or they want to cause this or something like that. It's possible. Charity. Okay, they want money here. They owe somebody money. Some kind of benefit. Destruction in reverse. They can't cause a destruction to somebody with leadership who owes money. It's like somebody wants to, oh my gosh, I feel like somebody wants to give you back your money. But It's like if somebody does that, then all this fake false sacrificing and stealing is reversed. Yes, ritual sacrifice, right? Okay, an air sign in reverse. Okay, or a performer or an entertainer, actor, dancer. Okay, somebody with air placements could have caused some kind of plane accident or some kind of bombing, or this could be significant, but someone is in the public eye maybe, or they're a musician, a dancer, a performer, an entertainer, and they're attacking the crown. They're attacking the head because they're being attacked in the head. And they're trying to brainwash people. They're using webs, or they could be using webs, okay? They could be using some kind of religious factor to brainwash someone. Something could be going on in politics. But somebody is trying to do the right thing. And it's like this group keeps trying to control them. Somebody could be trying to give you back your money, and this group just keeps trying to interfere with magic and sorcery and witchcraft. Okay, to stay out of jail. It's like if somebody does something right by you, if they give you back what they owe you, this person made some kind of deal to stay out of jail. And if somebody gives something back to you, they're reversing this curse. And it's like all of this person's bad karma that they're supposed to receive is going to happen to them. It is. Okay, because you have wisdom. The collective is well informed, enlightened. Okay, you could be a wounded healer. An owl could be significant, but there's something that this group cannot do. You're not going to worship nature. You know, you're not going to be a slave for them. And that's what they want. So I feel like this group is going to have to do what they have to do as far as justice, because they're hurting people of every age. They're hurting people of every age, and they're abusing their power, but it's in reverse. They can't do it anymore. Thank God. That's your reading.